Hi guys, welcome back. What to say? It's been a long time since I was here. If this video is going to be a lot of rambling, just forgive me because it feels like I haven't seen my best friend since long and I have so much to say. So excuse me for that since beginning. But first let me get to the point. Today I am going to try to recreate this skirt that I saw on Pinterest. I think that it's really popular these days, this kind of long white maxi skirt. So I bought a couple of meters of white cotton poplin because I would like that it's really nice and soft. I made a pattern myself. It's very simple. It's basically just 2 pattern pieces. I will put a measurement somewhere here on the screen so you can see. It's really easily created by yourself at home. Of course, use your own measurements. Probably making of this video is going to take a couple of days, so you are going to see change of face, you are going to see change of outfits, but this is how it is. This is my life now. Last time I was here I was pregnant. Now I am a mother of a beautiful little girl who is 6 months old now. By the way, I think I never said her name is Mila. She's just wonderful, but she's kind of my boss right now. So the time is ticking, she is napping. I have approximately, it can be anywhere from 1 hour to 2 hours of nap if I'm very lucky. I have a couple of new things, by the way, in my studio. I have all this Kallax wall that is holding all my fabrics and all the other things. I have new clothing rack that is holding all my paper patterns, which is really handy. I don't have to fold the ones that are kind of huge. I have my new old sewing machine. The one that I had before is still working, but honestly it's pissing me off especially about the buttonholes and how noisy it is. I am unable to sew when my daughter is sleeping. Basically it's that loud. And this old Toyota is amazing. It works really smooth. It's a very simple machine, but you know, they were made to last, definitely. So all my pattern pieces are cut out. Here everything is ready. I just need to thread my machine and I think I can start. So as I told you, it's going to be a lot of rambling. Okay, let's start, guys. There will be also a lining, which as you can see is just a simple rectangle, but I think this really needs a lining because this one is super transparent, which I wasn't surprised. I knew that it's going to be like this, so I already planned it. I'm going to sew the side seam of the top and the bottom. I will have to overlock it after my daughter wake up because my overlock machine is really noisy. I'm not going to risk that. And the third step will be to gather bottom, or I can go ahead and attach the lining to the... No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to wait and do it after. So for now, I'm just sewing the side seam. Little step by little step and the things get done. It's not like how it used to be, but if you are in the same situation, you just have to leave the idea of what it was before behind and you have to adjust and you just have to go with the flow and accept that you don't have as much time as before, but you can still manage to do certain things in these little capsules of time. And sometimes you have only time to pin pattern pieces together, but that is also a task and it will also get you closer to the finished garment at the end. This is how we roll over here. So let's sew the side seams. I also have these new scissors. They are amazing, super sharp, amazing for cutting threads, or if you have like a curved hem and you need to cut out the little triangles of fabric. These are wonderful. Highly recommend. Also, this should be fairly easy and quick project, and I chose it because, first of all, because I wanted to have a skirt like this, but secondly, because it's easy project, and to be honest, I didn't want to pressure myself too much because I'm kind of perfectionist, and this is really hard for me to wrap my head around the idea that maybe it will not be perfect, and maybe I will not have as much time that day as I wanted. So I thought that this is a perfect project to come back to YouTube. Also, I don't know how often I will be posting. Again, if it's up to me, it would be weekly, but I think that's just a little bit unrealistic right now. As I said, my daughter is only 6 months old, so it's kind of difficult for me, and I know that many people are in the same situation, or maybe even worse. There are also single parents who I really admire. I don't know how they do it, to be honest with you, but let's hope everything goes well without any major issues. And maybe if I'm lucky enough and my daughter will have a good nap day today, maybe I could manage to do majority of this project today. There is a question I would like to ask you. Would you like me to make a video about just simply the projects that I'm going to make this summer? Because there are quite a few, as I said, and I don't know, maybe this could be just an inspiration for someone. If I watch this kind of video, sometimes I find myself just reminded by certain patterns that I wanted to make. There are so many. Yeah, so personally, I really like to watch this kind of videos. So if you are interested, put a like on this video, of course, if you like it. And in this way, you will let me know that yes, indeed, you are interested in such a content. And also, you will really help me, because since I haven't posted in months, this will definitely help the video to get to more people. So if you want to support me and you want to see the content that you like, click a like on this video. Basically, that's what I wanted to say. As you can see, this is the front piece. It seems quite short in this way right now, but hopefully I made the measurements correctly, and if not, then I will have to do some adjustments. We will see. I haven't done mock-up for this pattern because it's so simple. Yeah, hopefully it will be nice. We'll see. Sometimes it looks nice on the picture, but maybe doesn't look nice on you so much. I guess you never know until you try. So we are going to see. So I am back. The nap was shorter than I thought. Anyway, it's the second round now. I am hoping I will have some things done. Something that I have changed is that I decided, instead of serging the seams, I decided that I'm going to do French seams because it will look nicer with this material, much more cleaner. And only the lining I overlock the edges, and that's it. And now basically I want to show you where I am. So I put everything here on the floor because the pattern pieces are quite big. So as you can see, this is the top, this is the down part of the skirt, which we will gather and attach it over here. I already ran 2 rows of gathering stitches along the edge, and this will be the lining, which I managed to burn with the iron when I was with my daughter. So now this is what we have to do, and I will show you how the French seam look like. So this is what you see from the top, and then when you look inside, the raw edges are nicely enclosed like this. It's really nice and clean finish. So let's continue, and I hope I can finish almost everything today. As I said, it's easy project. So, and by the way, at the time that I was not filming, a little package arrived with few fabrics, so maybe I will give you a sneak peek of what I ordered. Not many, to be honest, I have quite enough at home. But there are certain fabrics that I'm going to use for some projects that maybe I will talk about in the video that I mentioned at the beginning. So yeah, let's sew first, and if I still have the time, then I will show you the fabrics. So let me go and gather all this. Before, when I was sewing, I used to watch YouTube videos. Now I have a different kind of entertainment. everything is gathered now, so I will go ahead and quickly sew it, and then I will baste the lining on it as well, and we will see how far we will get. So let's continue. This is how it looks like so far. I think it's turning out to be very cute. Now I'm going to take the lining and just basically put it inside like so, in a way that the overlock edges are touching my skin, so they are not visible through the fabric, through the top fabric. Quickly pin it here, other side as well, like so. Now we have also the lining inside, and I will go and baste these edges over here, and the next step will be to create 1 centimeter fold and then 3 centimeter fold, so all the way around to create the channel for the elastic, and then it will be basically just remove the basting stitches and hem the bottom, and the skirt should be done. So far my child is sleeping, maybe for 5 more minutes, who knows. My skirt is hanging there on the ironing table. It would have been finished except hemming, but as I said, I tried it on and I realized that the top part of the skirt is just like a weird proportion to my body and it doesn't look good. So I realized I have to shorten it at least 4 centimeters. So I will have to go ahead and rip all the seams, take out the elastic, and basically trim 4 centimeters and do it all over again. But once I manage, I think it's going to look very similar to the picture. One more thing that I would probably change about the pattern, but again I will come back to it at the end when I will show you the final result. It's nothing that I can change right now. I have a little package in front of me, so I thought that instead of trying to finish this skirt today, I will just show you the fabrics that I got. Let me just get some knife. I'm not going to tell you exactly what I'm going to make. This will be the other video, but I will just show you fabric and I will tell you if it's for me or for someone else. Let's be careful so I will not damage any of them. So the first fabric that I have here is this checkered fabric. This is a mix of cotton and polyester. It's not meant to be anything wearable, and it's not for me. So this is the first really nice fabric. The second one that I ordered, it's supposed to be this triple gauze. So instead of 2 layers, it should have 3 layers. Yep, and it looks really nice. All the fabrics are really great quality. It's just the same shop I always order. So far I didn't find in Netherlands a nice online store with a good quality and not crazy prices. If you have suggestions, let me know. This will be for me. Then the next fabric is quite exciting. It's this cotton satin. It feels great. I have recently saw it at someone else's fabric haul. It made me smile that we bought the same fabric. I will put a link to this video in the description. You can go ahead and check this fabric haul because it's a really nice fabric store there as a suggestion. Something I haven't heard before. This is really beautiful cotton satin and it's going to be for me. And then I have 2 very boring, but yeah, this is just a fusible interfacing, but this one is woven. Personally, I really like it. Then I got some ribbon here and glass head pins, very thin ones. Usually I get the ones from Prim, but these were way more cheaper. This is how they look like. Yeah, very thin, really nice one. But this ribbon that I ordered, a little bit of fail, because I thought that this is an elastic which I wanted to use for a bias skirt, because I have seen it somewhere in the store instead of elastic, like a big chunky elastic that was just like a thin elastic, and I really like that look. It reminds me of 90s. Yeah, but this looks like cotton or linen, so this is definitely, I will not be able to use it for that. Although It's really cute, very nice. I have two colors, darker and lighter color. Seems like something that I could use for last clothes. And then I have here only, I think, 1.5 meter of linen, and this one is little bit thinner one because usually the one that I order is quite thick. Very nice, simple cream color. And then another one, this nice taupe or sandy color, beigey, something like that. This one is thicker and I don't mind, and both of these fabrics are for me. Yeah, maybe a little bit plain, not too many fabrics, but I honestly don't need, and I have to be careful about that because I feel really bad. Then I start to cut the projects and I have a lot of things cut out and I don't have so much time. And also I would like to maybe more film than just sew for myself, which is fun and amazing, but I would like to share more with you guys and chat with you again, how I used to before. So I cannot buy too many fabrics right now. I have to calm down. This is it for me for today. I'm just going to go ahead and rip the seams on the skirt, take out the elastic, and I think that will be the end for today. I think Mila is going to wake up any minute and I will come back here and finish the skirt tomorrow, and then I will show you how it turned out. See you just in a second. So it's the next day. I already inserted the elastic. I just need to sew it together and close this gap in between, and then I have decided that I'm going to trim a little bit from the bottom of the skirt because it's just a tiny bit too long on me. Lining is already shorter.
So hard to see from the moment we arrived. Cornelia, you are one who will survive.
Okay, I think everything is finished. The elastic is inserted, the gap is closed, the bottom is hemmed. There is only one thing that I already know because I tried the skirt I would do differently the next time, and that is basically I would add more volume at the top part of the skirt because I only added 10 more centimeters to the circumference of my hips, and that seems it's just not enough. It's not as loose as I wanted. I wanted a little bit more volume, not too much but more than I have. This is what I wanted to say basically. Anyway, let's just try it on and see how it turned out. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you soon, hopefully, with another video.
Summer's old. In the misty bright moonlight I were told, when the stars